he could be like Ree Kid.
Well, Welcome to Life is full of it. He's a what kid?
His name is Ree Kid.
Who's Ree Kid?
It's this like younger kid that plays with these guys on virtual reality, and they just do stupid stuff. It's called The Boys, and he makes this really annoying Ree sound.
Well, like I said, this is Life is full of it. This is Earning. We have Adam.
Can you do something different? It sounds like an interrogation. Today is July 27th.
Well,
time is
it's a lot.
22:05.
This is a lot
on
more
the Pacific Coast.
Chill vibe.
It is a balmy 75 degrees outside, clear weather, and my alarm is set for 8:25 tomorrow in the morning.
Is it?
Yeah. It's a little late though. I need to start waking up earlier.
Get some push-ups in.
Push-ups.
I always, when I do these, I try to be a little more chiller than like a game show host, I guess.
So the cool Oprah.
Yeah. No, because I really hate. This is someone that wants to do like podcasts and shit for a living, and again, goes back to what I was talking to you before, Howard Stern. They told Howard Stern he didn't have a voice for radio, and he didn't give a shit. He just did what he did. But I think you should have a decent voice. But my thing is, I don't want to be the game show guy. And there's a lot of those on TikTok. And
Are we gonna practice different voices today?
I don't want to, but on that's your butt cheeks. No one knows. You turn around and your butt cheeks just slid back and forth. But on TikToks, like there's one guy, I don't want to mention his name, but I will. They call him Soups. He does a lot of pop culture stuff, and he's really annoying. Like he has, I think, a little bit of a fan base. He has to, because he got so popular. But a lot of people don't like him. He's very cancerous, we feel. And like whenever he thought Spider-Man No Way Home trailer was coming out, he made probably about 60 videos of, hey guys, this is Soups. Now, I know when this, like, basically, I know when the trailer is going to come out. It's going to come out this time. And he did, like, 60 of those, because he kept getting it wrong. But he's always like, hey, guys, it's me, Soups. Blah, 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 blah. And it's just, like, I cringe. I can't stand people that, you could talk clear, you could talk, fine. But I want to feel real when I'm hearing somebody. I don't want to hear that. Like the game show hosts.
It sucks, dude, because we're not like that, but some people are programmed like that, dude. They're just wired to be high energetic. Like
I can do that, but that's not me. That's not real.
That's what I'm saying too. I can fake it.
I mean, watch game shows where the guys are the wacky. Watch kids game shows where they want them to overdo it.
Yeah, no. I understand what you're talking about.
But I'm saying, it's just, for me, it's like if you carry that over and you do TikToks, whatever, I don't know what else you can do besides that. Because, say, Twitter, you can't really. Instagram, not really, but you carry over that voice or whatever. It's just so annoying. But some people might like it. They feel like it's official when they come on,
Dude, I'm just saying, man, like some people are just hardwired like that. Like my I take Axton to a Saturday class for his autism. And the teacher that he just switched from, she's like, hey, blah, 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 and she's like super high energetic. And then like the teacher that he's with now, she's like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, blah, blah, blah. I mean, like, she's still, like...
Now, but do you think the first lady actually talks like that? Or
I don't know, but it's just, like, you can see
Can you imagine, like, talking like that 24/7?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that would make me crazy if I heard that the whole time.
Like
if that was your mom, and she's like, hey, honey, would you mind cleaning up your room? That would be nice. Then later on, it's like, hey, honey... I heard you went out last night. I'm pretty disappointed. Like, no matter what you do, she's in this, like, fucking tone.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't stand that. It doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel genuine. That's what I think makes people is us changing our tones and our character of our... As Jim Carrey says, we play these avatars in life.
Jim Carrey is borderline crazy, dog. He's saying that Jim Carrey's a character.
He says that we live avatars in life. And there's another guy that I actually really like. I just learned he was dead when I looked up stuff that he was quoting. he talks about how, like, you're not you, because when you're born, you're just born. You're giving a name and all this stuff. You're still like just this thing that got raised in life and stuff. There are
way too much into
there are ways to look into things like that, but it's easier just to shut that shit off and just be like, nah, I'm fucking earning.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not trying to put down what you've seen, but that's just like,
it's looking way too much. I get what they're saying.
Your government name.
There's a very big.
That'll be my talk show voice.
You could. There's dude. That's if you're a DJ, it's actually, I would think, more of a VJ, voice jockey, but you're like the quiet storm, late at night.
And by request, Purple Rain.
Yeah, when it's like late at night.
Inserts cassette.
Play.
I don't even know how the song goes, to be honest with you.
I could do almost all of it, probably.
Let's hear it.
No. I'm not
for another podcast.
I can't do Prince dirty like that.
Is that how it goes?
The fuck was that? It was my
you're born.
No, it's some girl, an actor at Comic-Con.
That definitely sounds like it.
Yeah, it looks like it. It sounds like it too.
I've never heard them this loud before.
He does not open your case.
I've never heard them
Cuts to the video.
I want to see how far it go with this nut.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Yeah, that's probably done.
Peace and love. Peace.
I don't know what the joke was. I was trying to understand it. Like, she's saying being an actor at Comic-Con, but I didn't know if it meant this year because no actors went. So I thought, like,
are they on strike or something?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
The writers' strike and the actors are on strike.
I didn't know
SAG that. And the guild, the Writers Guild.
Over what?
This was supposed to be for a different day, but might as well.
You can just say real quick. We'll have to go into it.
Writers
2 hours later.
Writers are always about the same thing normally. Just low pay. They don't get their money that they make.
Okay, and then the actors?
No,
we don't need butts. And the actors?
But with the writers, one big thing is now with streaming, you don't get the residuals like you used to. Because everything's going through streaming now. And there was... I'll get to the Matt Damon story. But there was... also AI is a huge issue. So now AI could just write things for people, basically. And they don't want to be replaced by robots. And everyone's like, yo, the Terminator warned this shit like a long time ago about Skynet. But the actors, same thing. I really don't like hearing them bitch about pay because I'm broke as fuck. But I get it because they want, again, residuals. They want, like, people that are on Seinfeld, they get a check every time it's on. And luckily for them, luckily for them, still TBS plays it. I think Comedy Central plays it. You get money that way. But how me and Crystal watch it, we watch it on NBC Peacock. Excuse me. So, but what people want are those other shows that you can only watch through streaming services. And there's like a loophole basically for these actors not to get the residuals. And like the mom from George Lopez, I forgot what she was on, like Switched at Birth, I think the TV show was called or something. She was showing her pay stubs and it's like 7 cents, like 8 cents. And like she's like, we expect to like, it's funny because basically what I feel like is for us to keep up with our lifestyles, like we get our pay, but then once the residuals come, they're not getting their money that they thought. And one girl's like, my boobs are worth more, and I had to look her up. She was on The Orange is New Black. Some Asian girl. She's attractive, and she gets naked in lesbian scenes. And because that's what she was saying, my boobs are worth more than this.
Season 2, episode 4, about around 4 minutes into the first
4 minutes into this. Then you could catch it on the second season, third season.
I like people who do that. Like, they quote The Office.
What? People
like in their yearbook.
Oh,
You know your senior quote, like this one girl wrote Office season 2, blah blah, and it's like Michael Scott saying, I would, or I could, I wish I could have burned the place down when I had the chance.
That's hella good. Michael Scott's got too many good ones. So yeah, and then also the big thing is people, which is weird because I don't. There's huge pickets out there, picket lines. I can't see regular people like me out there, but that's the big problem is they want to make sure the Hollywood's plan is to get their faces and stuff. Like I'm an extra in one episode of something, and then they get the rights of me. Somehow it works like that, and they could use me as AI in the background in any movie or whatever, and I don't get paid no more. I only got paid for that first $50 when I was there or whatever, so they could redo it. But the other thing is,
Could you imagine them putting you
randomly in the background for different things,
Yeah, a whole
and
bunch
I'm
of
just like, what the fuck?
same shirt,
How am I a Mandalorian? What the fuck?
same shirt,
They don't even
random shirt,
They don't even
standing
try it.
standing in the background,
Uh,
not even like way off in the distance, but like you're one of those books in Scooby Doo that you know that he's gonna grab because it looks different than the rest
Yeah.
of the books.
That's hella funny. But yeah, so the other thing they didn't really, I haven't heard them bring up, but I thought about it was there are people that are giving away their voices that you can, yeah, like fucking Little Mermaid, that you can, good lord, son playing video games in the background.
Love it.
Love it. What'd you do? Huh?
I got jumped.
Oh, okay.
In real life?
I got, yeah.
Okay, that's not funny.
But I'm gonna get to that too.
Getting jumped?
Yeah, basically, though, people like Bo-Katan, Katie Sackhoff. You know who Bo-Katan is? You watch any Mandalorian?
Yes.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Blood.
She looks decent as Bo-Katan. I haven't seen her.
I like
as-
Katie Sackhoff. Period. I'm attracted to her.
I
That's
guess
what
she's
you
in
mean.
Longhorn or Longmire.
Yeah, she's mainly biggest role was Battlestar Galactica. She was in like a bunch of seasons of The Office.
What the? Is that a ghost?
Go.
Time for Phasmophobia.
She gave away the rights to her voice. She said already for Star Wars after she dies. So an AI can manipulate her
Could you imagine
voice.
that it's gonna sound like Siri?
I don't think it's gonna sound like Siri.
Mando,
Hey,
please.
you've seen those videos, right, where they make people like Obama talking and shit, and it's fucking creepy, dude. We don't know what's real anymore.
Yeah. What if Obama's been a robot? the whole
Dude, Mitch McConnell is. Have you seen Mitch McConnell?
time? No.
Do you know who that is? You probably don't. You're
it sounds
uneducated
familiar.
swine.
You uncultured swine.
He's
Say
just-
it right, dude.
A lot of people
Toy
just
Story.
people just don't like him. Really, I'll let you look up the stuff about him. But yeah, so a lot of people worry about all those kind of things.
Like in Parks and Rec. Have you seen that episode?
Which
Where
one?
April gets like a new. She goes and works somewhere else for a little bit, and the guy like. He just
Oh,
does,
they think he's a robot.
yeah, he does his part, and then he just stares at the wall.
Again,
Love that show. Love that show.
good show. Not as good as The Office. I just watched The Office so many times that I'm kind of tired of it, but I'll always love it. I just got to get in the mood again. Then I
Watch
can do it
Parks and
again.
Rec as many times.
My wife puts it on a lot when she's going to bed as well, and that
Dun, 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 dun,
I hate that intro. God, that first
Bam.
season is very like hard to get through for me. With God, what's his name? He's in the first season. That's it.
He's in the first 2 seasons. Mark
Is he?
Brandanowitz.
Yeah. The only reason why I
Because he
think
dates Anne.
is I think that because Chris Traeger I think is in it, and he says Mark Danowitz, doesn't he? He meets
Yeah,
him,
he
right?
meets him.
Yeah.
Anne Perkins.
And Perkins.
What is wrong?
I just, that first season's really hard for me. Andy's what saves that first season for me.
Babe, the doorbell. Babe, get the door.
And then I like when he lives in the pit and all that. Tommy's good in that too.
I feel. Oh, dude. So, people go through our car wash, and sometimes magnets fall off. We actually have a magnet still on the wall from a car. I feel so fucking stupid. I found a mouse rat one.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and I stuck it on my car. I'm like, yeah, but I put it in the wrong spot. I put it on the
It
hood.
just flies off.
Yeah. As soon as I hit the freeway, dude, I seen something go off my windshield. Like, oh fuck. I was gonna give that to Craig.
I was gonna.
Fell in the pit.
The pit. It sounds very like Matt Stone and Trey Parker at South Park. The pit. But Logan got a scooter, electric scooter.
Oh shit! Let's ride that.
Well,
There's
there's
a max
There's
weight.
a box next to you. It came out of there, and then Crystal thinks she busted something on him while she was putting it together. Why I didn't put it together, I'll never know.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. So we took it to let me see. We took it to my stepdad, and he's working on it tonight. But I'm worried about him. Speaking of getting jumped, I'm worried about him riding it to school and stuff. Because I'm sorry if
You go to.
they're gonna go right. He's gonna go right here down the street. He's going to 6th grade, which is like junior high.
Is it three grades now, right there?
What you know the name of it?
Well, I don't want to say the name on the podcast.
It doesn't matter. But regardless, it's up.
Yeah, is it 6, 7, and 8?
Yeah, it's.
What do you mean? Yeah, it wasn't like that when I went there.
I know it's weird. I think it's weird that he graduated 5th grade and you go into fucking junior high. Like my son's gonna be in junior high, but I don't count it because it's fucking 6th grade.
It's
6th
called
grade,
middle school.
Whatever.
At that point, I'm serious. Middle school's 6, 7, and 8.
But he's
It's pretty cool.
He's only like 1 street down, and Crystal's like, I want to give him a scooter to go to school, and I'm very against it because I don't want him to get hurt. Someone like run into him, stupid cars around here because it's a busy ass street. This street right here is pretty fucking busy. Ryan got in a bad car accident over here.
You're talking about that. He's only gonna go there and then hit a left at the light.
I think so. And then
Yeah,
and I'm worried about kids who's just stealing your shit,
Yeah.
like pushing you over and just jacking it and taking off on you.
Take self-defense classes.
And I told Crystal I don't like Logan's a nice little kid, so he'd be like, "All right, go ahead."
Yeah, you could ride it.
Oh, you want to take it just for a ride?
See ya, kid.
Are you gonna turn around?
Hey, I'm back here.
I guess he's gonna go around the block.
Put an air tag on it.
What's an air tag?
One of the Apple air tags.
What's that? I
It's
don't
a
know.
GPS tracker thing. Just put a tracker in it.
All right. This picture, they made passports. I think that's a horrible picture of him. He looks like hella Mexicano.
Relax. Just gonna take some pictures.
But it looks like it's a jail picture of it. It's like
Yeah.
hecka close to the camera, and he's like looking like a
Nah,
father.
not in jail pics. Have you seen a real jail pic?
Yeah.
Bro, the camera's like right there.
Well, that's your regular picture.
Let me see.
When you're
He's hella
talking,
big.
were you talking about? I'll say Magneto, magnets. You ever see that car narc guy? I can't fucking stand him. People are like, "Good for him." I'm like, "Fuck him."
Dude,
Like you should put
you serious?
You should put your carts back.
Are you totally serious?
You should put your carts back. I agree, but dude, sometimes life sucks. Sometimes I gotta go take a shit. Sometimes I gotta go.
So you know what you need to do?
And he walks and goes, "Hey, buddy, that's not cool, buddy. Hey, oh, what does he call them? God, he has a stupid ass.
like cart Nazis or something.
No, he has a stupid name for him. I want to say Debbie Downer, but it's not a Debbie Downer.
You know what you do?
But he's always like, "Oh, look at," and then he throws like a fucking frisbee, a huge magnet that says like whatever, and I think that's just fucked. What if you ruin my fucking paint, dog?
You can't. Not with a magnet. Not
You can't scuff it.
a magnet, dude?
Sure about that?
Are you alright? You know, like pop
The way
in the
my
mouth?
the way my stomach's been. Oh, people don't want to hear that.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
Sure about that? I'm looking that up right now. God, what does he call them? He's such a stupid name.
What I do is I park right next to the fucking cart corral.
If people don't do it, dude, I don't lose my mind. I used to get carts at Ralph's.
As a shopping cart retriever, the few times I did it at Walmart, I didn't mind. But as someone as a customer, the fuck was that?
Oh, this place is haunted. We don't
Is
say
it? That's cool.
Haunted
We'll do a
tours.
circle right here.
A seance.
Mm-hmm. I watched a lot of Supernatural. I'm pretty good at it.
I've never watched that show.
It's hella good. Oh, they did a Scooby Doo crossover.
I know. I ended that fast.
I forgot you know a bunch of shit. All you do is surf the fucking internet.
I live on the internet. I'm in the Matrix.
I bet you don't know shit about sports, mate.
Only a little bit.
See? You need to get out and do a sport.
I don't know.
Dude, get like a fucking plastic hoop right here and just start
My
dunking.
mom was just telling me that she's talking about how, like, my stepdad a while back, she was like, yeah, I remember when he tried to do a layup and he just got he just couldn't do it. And I was like, yeah, but I feel like I could go play basketball right now. She's like, no, it's just you're old. She's like, you just can't go do it. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, of course I can.
Hold my beer.
And then I fell.
My non-alcoholic beer.
Then I fell. No, but then I was just like, I felt like, yeah, like I can.
I felt destroyed.
I felt like, but she's like, oh, but you're just, you're out of shape and stuff. Well, not just me. She's saying when you're older trying to play sports, you're out of shape. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm not going to be able to run up and down the court right now. No, but I think I could do a fucking layup without fucking collapsing. Because she said, she said, like, he was, like, my stepdad was, like, falling over and shit, like, trying to, like, the coordination.
Damn.
Like I'm not very coordinated, but when it comes to basketball or sports, I can catch and shit.
What comes to basketball?
With my hands.
Yeah.
I try my hardest and I move my hands. Oh, so dirty.
Man, too bad you can't, like, go somewhere.
Like what?
Like, come over by my house and play basketball, and then I'll come over here and play basketball.
Well, we bought a hoop for here, but the HOA was like,
there's, like I said, there's parks over here. I come out to Maidu.
And what sucks is we get tickets. Maidu's always cracking. We went
Is
up.
it? I haven't been there hell long.
I think it was like a year ago. We went, and I brought my ball, took Logan up there. The court, like, it was literally middle of a Tuesday, and I was like, there ain't gonna be no one up there. People up there. I got next game. It's like,
go to Oakmont.
Oakmont.
Oakmont's closer.
Maybe. I just don't like those courts compared to, like, Maidu's courts are really better. Like, a lot nicer.
The one court.
Yeah, it is one court.
Or you can go to the back to the school back there.
Is there a secret court back there?
No, there's a bunch of, like, little kids courts.
Damn, dunking on kids.
Yeah, dog. The hoop's probably, like, that high.
What I
7
really
feet.
miss is going to the California Fitness, the one on Foothills. Have you ever been to that one?
Yeah.
And it's
I
like,
used to go there.
it's only one court as well. But you could be in there, like, late at
Is
night.
that a full-size court?
I don't think so.
Because I used to go to the one down the street at Sunrise and Antelope over here.
I always hate we use addresses because I was like, if someone listened to this that are not from
We're
here,
going to get you, boy.
no, it's just they have no fucking clue what we're talking
It's
about.
all good. You guys ever come to Sacramento, California?
We'll show you these places.
We'll hang out with you, too. Come be a guest here at Best There Is Sub Podcast. Life is full of it.
Boy, are we.
And that one
a
wasn't...
lot of people turned it off
I was
already.
like, you know what? Unsubscribe.
But you said what about that one?
That one wasn't a full court. Was not.
The one where Logan plays soccer at indoor, they got fucking hella hoops out there.
In Rockland?
It's the big, I think they call it like
So, yeah, it's a sport complex.
sport
There's two of
complex or
them.
whatever.
There's one in Rancho.
Fucking like upstairs is where all the weights are and shit. It's fucking crazy.
You don't like going upstairs?
I've never gone upstairs because I've only gone there for soccer games.
Oh, fuck. You need to get back on your mom's plan.
I
I
think
think I'm gonna-
she's off it. I think she's
Really?
done. Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm going to.
She does so many different things now.
I'm gonna go to that one.
I feel like
Down the street.
all gym memberships should be really cheap right now. So I feel like people are trying to probably save money with how inflation. Let's say
Inflation.
That's what I was about to say. Inflation is going on right now. Going to a gym is a luxury. So
I know, right?
That's something.
I have weights at the house.
That's something that you would cut out.
Do you have any milk crates? Have I asked you that before?
No, but what do you use milk crates for?
So I have the perfect pull. Dude, you don't remember me using the milk crates at your dad's house
No,
on Larwin?
I don't know us having fucking milk crates.
I had one milk crate that I brought home from, or somebody had. I don't know. I just used it. I would put
Yeah,
the pull.
jack them from Walmart.
I thought I was gonna say your dad or Pasquale's because they get milk crates a lot.
Did they?
Yeah.
For what? Was it just for the produce
Yeah.
came in it?
Yeah.
That's weird. It usually came in like brown boxes.
No, like the milk and shit comes in milk
What
crates.
the fuck milk did we get?
The fuck do we get ice cream? I could have sworn we either that or like or maybe it's half and half or
I feel like anything
buttermilk
like
or
that-
something. I don't know.
Anything like that, I feel like we'd get from Smart and Final because we don't need a lot of it. Anyways,
I don't know. You were the waiter. You weren't a cook.
you were a waiter.
He
bro.
wasn't in the gym with me shooting hoops. However he says it.
Who says?
I think it's Ross. Rick Ross.
Oh.
He wasn't in the gym with, or he wasn't in there shooting hoops.
Rick Ross wasn't shooting anything but fucking donuts in his mouth.
How much time are we at?
We're at a great time. We're at a influation. We're not even.
You got dark circles around under your eyes, dude.
It's lack of sleep. You think?
Nope.
What do you think?
You're just going crazy.
Thanks.
Thanks. That helps.
911. What do you think? You think it's age?
No, it's sleep.
It's bad because I went to bed actually earlier than normal, but everybody says that I probably wake up a ton because my sleep apnea.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's this guy.
Just don't take that time. What's up, Dante?
You're just like, this place is fucking haunted mansion. There's this guy. It really bugs me. So before I've had the thought before of wanting to do a GoFundMe because I've seen it work so well for others, and there are people that don't deserve it, they get it. And I've thought about it, like Crystal, it'd be nice if we could do one for like getting a house or a down payment, because what else are we gonna do? I'm like, we can't figure out anything right now. And of course it just goes to nothing because I'm never gonna do that because it looks really weird. And then I told my mom, I go, unless you do it, because you were like reaching out to people everywhere when I had COVID, and you told me how many different circles came out, and these people knew these people, and they reached out to you, and this and that about me because everyone thought I was dying, and they were all praying for me, and my mom felt like the world came together and shit. And then my mom's like, yeah, nah, you don't want to do that for a house. I was like, all right. But there's this guy, and I'll feel bad if he listens to this. He's like one of a few people I know that is pretty vocal still on Facebook, like I am. It's a hard situation because you want help bad, but no matter what, if you're doing the asking, people aren't going to help you. Like, I don't know how else to explain it, why I think that. Like, I don't know what logic I really have, but I just feel like I see it. Like, if you're sitting there begging in a way, and I know him through Magic, through the shop, and he made a GoFundMe for his house. I don't know if he just bought it and it's small or something, or if it's a trailer home. I know he moved out of state, but there's a lot of stuff that needs to be fixed in there, and he needs money for rent. And he's like getting so mad right now that no one's donating. He wants like 10 grand. Now he'll take $5,000, he said. And one person donated $10. And I won't donate. Number one, I'm having my own hard time. But I still give people money here and there because of the reasoning why on some things. But this one's just weird to me because it's like, it actually is like a mirror in my face because he's like, I just learned I have diabetes. Life is hard. I have sleep apnea. I have a bad back, so I can't really work right now. And then I'm thinking like, dude, you just gotta grind, man. You gotta just figure out something. Because he's like, I tried to DoorDash, but I went to my doctor and I was falling asleep in front of her because how bad my sleep apnea was. And I'm like, dog, like, he's a bigger dude. And I'm like, dog, like, you're preaching to the choir. Like, I've gone through all that. And it's like, we all have to figure
Really? You
out.
fall asleep in front of your doctor?
No. But that's a thing that he'd probably use to me. Like, have you fell asleep in front of your doctor? I'm like, no, because I took a nap before I
This
fucking
dude
went.
communicated directly to you?
No.
Oh.
He, I messaged him or posted stuff on his things like, dude, you got to be grateful about what you have. Again, it's stuff I'm trying to learn myself because I'm mad at my position in life right now. I want other stuff. I want a bigger house. I want a podcast room, or a place where I can have my computer, my podcast area. There's a lot of stuff.
Give it all up.
Just give it all up. But at the same time, it's like, you sitting there doing that, people don't want to help you. Think all you're doing is just asking without trying. Even if you could tell people, oh, I've been trying, I'm doing this, doing that. If you are trying, things would probably change. And that's my thing for me, too. If I tried, things would probably change for me. I don't know about getting a house or anything like that, getting a house or anything like that. But
It turns a lot. Sorry.
we'd probably see some better results or some happier results, I guess, where I'd be in a better mood or not as depressed if I tried. And that's the thing, is like, I need to try to do things. It's just I gotta figure out what. And with him, it's just like I was thinking the same thing. Like, this is kind of a wake up call for me watching what he's doing, because I'm thinking I'm thinking no one's gonna help you. And he got mad and threw a huge rant. I guess there's a kid that didn't have friends. I think I saw the TikTok on it.
One streamer donated to him or something.
They like $400,000 donated to him so far by GoFundMe. So he was like cursing out on Facebook, like, I guess I'm fucking 12 years old, have no friends to get money when I'm sitting here hurting and blah 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 blah. And I agree, this kid no friends doesn't need $400,000. He just needs a couple fucking friends. But you can't sit there and show the anger. Number one, that's just karma's gonna not.
Sure, I'm grateful.
Karma's gonna not give you anything back. And also, like you said, you're not grateful, and it shows you wish bad upon like whatever this kid's doing. Because again, I agree that this kid doesn't need $400,000. I need $400,000.
I don't know if it says that you're wishing bad upon him, but it shows that you're selfish. That you are about me. We'll be back to this break.
I don't know. Like I said, I mean, in your shoes, would you, if you could do a GoFundMe, what would you do it for, and how much would you want?
We get full reign, like free reign.
Sure.
No consequences. Like, I'm asking for anything. Am I begging or am I asking for help? Pretty cool.
Whatever you think. I'm saying, like, how,
No, it's not whatever I think, because you can ask
do you-
for me, a GoFundMe is
what
for
do you
something
need?
you need help with. Not
what do you need right now then?
what do I need?
Like
I
a
need
car or-
yeah, I need cash for my car. I can buy the parts and install them myself. I got to pull the engine, reseal it, make sure all the internals are good.
Now, I think anyone would help you just because it seems like you're just getting upgrades.
Huh?
It just seems like you're getting upgrades. Now, if you made a story about you don't know where to go and you need a car or whatever, I still don't think people would help you. But if your mom did it for you or something, I can see some people helping you out or whatever.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But that's what I'm
Like a
saying.
sympathy thing.
Yeah, but if someone else has to be your ambassador, I feel like. But when you're going over maybe 1,000, it's rough when you're shooting for that. And I guarantee you, the kid one wasn't shooting for a 400,000. Probably said 5,000 to this kid to go to fucking Chuck E. Cheese or some shit, Disneyland or some shit.
I'm gonna go start a GoFundMe just to fucking do it, and then I'm gonna go
Do it for me, then, motherfucker.
No, I'm gonna do it for myself to see how much money I get. Like, hey,
But
strap
that's
for cash,
the
blah, blah, blah.
thing.
And then when
You need an
it
ambassador.
happens, if I get to a goal, I'm like, hey, look, everybody, let me figure out how to send you back your money. I just want an approval point. Who's there to help me? Who's really got my back?
No one does.
Oh, thanks.
No one does, dude. In this world, man, it's hard.
So she's like,
There's a lot of people
"Out
that.
out here for a pimp."
But my thing is like, how do you get back on your feet? We got people. These are hella good. I eat them.
I love them.
My son, it's Airheads Extreme Rainbow Berry Bite Size. I think some kid just gave him this huge ass bag for his birthday. And you know what I said? That's a solid ass motherfucker right there. Just like, here, get fucked up on me, bro. But like I said, look at we have people right now picketing the shit because they want their money. But they ain't doing GoFundMe's or anything like that. But how do you get money when you can't get money? I have another good friend that's on Facebook. He's like, I need a job. And I'm
The
thinking,
picketing's different.
they want to get paid.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. But I have a good friend. He's a wrestler. And he's trying to find a job. But I'm thinking, he might have to get his priorities straight.
Bruh, it's not hard to find a job. Sorry, I don't know.
He's saying it's hella hard for him around.
Why?
He don't live in this area, though.
I don't know, man. It's just, I've never struggled with getting a job.
That's the weird thing is my aunt never has either. My Aunt Shelby.
You just go in there and talk to somebody. I don't fucking get it, dude. Like, I get nervous before the interview, but
Maybe it's just your go-getter. If you're someone that, like, kind of feels like I need a job, but I don't really want to, then you're not going to go get it. If you're like, dude, I need a job because I need fucking money right now, like, I'll come here and lick your fucking toes. Like, I need a fucking job. Then they're going to take it. But, like, this dude, he's a good guy. And he's just like, it's just not happening for him. And then people are like, well, what about this place? And he's like, oh, well, they're like, they'll hire you for sure. And he's like, nah, I've done it before. I'm not doing it again. And I'm like, well, if you need a job, man, like, I'm thinking, like, you just hop on it until you leave again. Unless you had a bad experience where you either can't, A, get hired back there, or B, you did something where you can't come back. But we're sitting here getting fucked up on extreme airheads. I don't like regular airheads really, but these ones I like. The chewy ones or whatever. But my thing is, so I was thinking about with him being a wrestler, you gotta get your priorities straight because that's like his main thing. Like, this is a dude I'm pretty chill with, but also now I follow a lot of NorCal wrestling. This guy gets booked up. He tries, or any opportunity he gets, he'll go. So what they're paying him, I have no idea. I don't expect them to pay more than $30. I doubt that. These places don't make that much money. I don't know the stories behind who gets paid or what. He's not a huge attraction. I know that. Nothing against him. But my thing is, you would have to risk the fact if you're working somewhere and they're like, we need you Saturdays and Sundays, those are your wrestling days, and you're going to be done, and I bet you money he's going to be like, wrestling is my dream. I'm not going to work those days. Or I'm not going to work those days. Yeah. And I think that's the problem is, like, sometimes you got to set priorities friendly and you got to suck the shit. So go back to the other dude saying about hackers too much, and he's telling people that they're all clumped up like that. Dude, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and just grab a clump. So bad for me, dude. I'm betting. Speaking like the other dude. But that's my thing. It's like, what bugs me is the guy, back to the other guy, he's overweight. Diabetes, sleep apnea, all that can change with weight, you know. And he's a lot bigger than me, and I'm a big dude. Granted, there are people in, like my dad's not overweight, you know, and he has sleep apnea. Like, he called me, did I tell you that, right? Or he called me and he's coughing up in his sleep and he's like scared. And, you know, it is scary. And he's like, I think I have sleep apnea. And I busted up laughing. I'm like, yeah, Dad. I don't know how many times I've heard you choke in your sleep. My whole life, you've been sleeping. You're like, there's a really good Joe Coy stand-up where he talks about, have you ever saw that? It's so fucking good where he talks about they recorded him. They told me he had sleep apnea. He didn't believe him, I guess. And they recorded him. And he goes, this is what it looks like. And he does it. And it's dead on. You're like dying. You're choking on your own air and all that shit. But most of the time you move your body to get the air out or whatever. Or to get the proper air. But like when my dad told me that, that's why I started laughing. I'm like, I've heard my dad like, like choking on his shit, and I'm like, yeah, you got sleep apnea. So it doesn't matter with some people, but who knows? Most of the time, it is the same weight. It's a lot of weight on your chest. So me, I got just a lot of titty meat, and that guy's probably got a lot of titty meat. But complaining about those things, it's just like you can do little things to change it. It's not gonna happen right away, and that's why like he needs the money now. Like by the end of the month, he says he needs this money. But when you need that, you're not laughing at the situation. You're laughing at your fart. But when you're under that gun, it's scary for me to think. But to be real, I would be like, you got to prepare yourself to be living out of your car. Then, like, if you don't got that, if you got yourself in there where you got a house or whatever it is that happened, and you don't got the money for it after that, like, he made it like, oh, you know, me and my girl, we lost our jobs or whatever. Then he's like, I can't DoorDash because my back and I have sleep apnea, and it's just like you better put tape on both of your eyes and just drive. I see drivers, like, I'm on Reddit. I don't know how I got on it for like Uber Eats and DoorDash. It's hilarious stories, but people do it for a fucking living and make money. They make hella money.
Tape your eyes?
No. You got to if you don't want to fall asleep. But I'm saying they make hella money, though. Not money that's like fucking DuckTales swimming in coins. But you're making money compared to what... If you said I'm a DoorDasher, I'm like, oh, you make a little bit here and there. These people are making like a living where it's like a living. Where they could do it for their job. And because to me, I don't know what's going to happen. This is already off subject, too. Well, it's kind of on subject, off subject. I don't know what's going to happen because either DoorDash is going to disappear because of all the drama that they're having. Something else will come out of it. Because there's always drama with, you can say, what do you mean? Instead of just giving me a face shrug.
My bad.
We're on a podcast. You're giving me a face shrugging, like, what do you mean? Because there's a lot of issues of people getting the right tips. DoorDash message. I got the like, there's those like videos of guys like, or girl guys, whatever. People steal food.
Thems.
People steal food from they're delivering it, and they're like, this guy's taking too long. Fuck it, and they don't get in trouble, or they risk getting in trouble. There's like the one guy that delivered the fucking pizza. He's like, oh, I got a pretty nice house for just a $5 tip, and he gave him like what fucks people up is there's rings nowadays, and they record fucking everything. So the guy's just like, you know, your house is pretty nice for a fucking $5 tip. It's a $20 pizza. What the fuck do you want? Like, Jesus Christ. So there are people that do complain and stuff, and I think there's so much drama in the LBC. that's what I felt like I was going. There's so much drama going on with it, like with me, my wife, and my son ordering. Probably, we do it a lot because she works overnight. Probably the last 10.
What the fuck did you get?
Probably the last 10 orders, 7 of them fucked up.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But that's a big deal. And I had...
I don't know why I'm still gassing.
Jesus. But there was even one, all right? So,
Jeez, that's a lot of fucking gummy.
oh, those airheads
I
getting
keep
you?
like almost damn near drooling, salivating so much.
The ones that messed up, the ones that messed up were just really stupid ass shit. Like one was like a meal when you order on it, it's a meal. You get a drink with it, and they delivered it without the drink. So
Yes, I was just thinking of the SpongeBob episode.
is that what happened?
They go hella far to deliver pizza, and he goes, "Where's my drink?
Oh damn!
Where's my Diet Dr. Kelp?"
Someone told me that the other day. I don't know what it was from though, or who said it. Maybe it was Declan. But
I was supposed to enjoy my pizza without my drink.
that's how I was, dude. I ordered a thing from like Denny's or something, and it came with a drink.
I can't wait to tell Ethan that. He's the one who reminded me of the... He sounds just like the dude that says it.
I don't know Ethan, but all right.
My friend, sorry.
I don't have friends. But back onto DoorDash.
You have Declan's.
Back to DoorDash and jobs and all this crap. It pissed me off because it's one of those quasi sites they make up that are
that?
through another site. So it's called the Meltdown, I believe. But it's Denny's. It's Denny's, but they have a whole different menu.
Oh, I've heard of that. Where they like create a whole bunch of different websites or whatever.
Well, I mean, like Mr. Beast does it, but it's like they use whatever they tell them to use to make their burgers and whatever, but he's closing it all down because all these Red Robins, I guess, that run it, he can't keep them consistent. So people complain about this, complain about that. Their burgers taste different at different places.
Farted it again, sorry.
Jesus Christ, get your gas, put a fucking cork in it. But anyways, yeah, so like it said I got like my sandwich, fries, and a drink. And then I didn't get my drink. So I messaged them again. I called DoorDash. I was pissed. They're like, we'll send you a whole new order. I'm like, shit, fuck it. Like, that's a horse different color. I'll take another meal. But I wanted my drink. Like, a lot of nights, like,
I my Diet Dr. Kelp.
I crave certain drinks, and I wanted their raspberry tea really fucking bad.
Where is this at?
Denny's. And
That does sound good right now.
they sent it and no drink again. And I was like, this is the fucking problem. And I told DoorDash, like, you guys are fucking dumb. Like, you need to check. Like, you get your...
Was it the same delivery person?
No, and that's what sucks is you gotta... I'm like, can you make sure you tip them? Because I'm not going to tip again for you guys messing up or them messing up. I'm not going to tip again. Can you make sure they get tipped? And they told me, yeah. Then I learned they didn't tip the guy.
How do you learn that?
Because I talked to the guy, the second guy.
You were waiting at the door?
No. Through
You made it now.
They text you. So he texts me that I'm like...
Damn.
I was like, I didn't get my raspberry tea again. Do you know what's up? And he's like...
And you responded that fast?
Hell yeah. I
What do you mean, hell yeah? There's sometimes where I text you, you don't even fucking...
Not when it comes down to my raspberry tea.
I'll call. Sorry, man, I was asleep.
Yeah, no, I'll be asleep. But when I'm waiting for food, I'm up. And raspberry tea, I'm up. And he's like, I went there, they didn't have it there. And I'm like, that's weird. And then he's like, I'll go back and ask them again. And I was like, dude, I feel bad. Did they tip you? And he's like, no. So I'm like, fuck this. I called DoorDash. I was like, hey,
You wait right here.
you got to give him a tip. He's going right now. They messed up. They didn't give me my drink again. She's like, we're going to refund you for everything. I was like, fine, I don't care. But you need to pay him his tip. She's like, we don't do that. We don't do that here, basically. And I was like, what the fuck? And I felt bad. So I told dude, hey, if you're around there, give me those 2 raspberry drinks and you bring them back to me. I'll give you like $10 or whatever. Because I feel bad. I go, they already didn't do you dirty. And then you only could talk to them for a certain amount, too. I didn't realize that, but someone told me that. So he went and he was like, yeah, they told me that I showed him, the order, and it shows on my phone that I got this with a drink with this. And I called Denny's. I'm like, hey, I'm having a DoorDash guy come here. it's been my second time. They didn't get my tea. He's like, you don't get a tea. And I'm like, well, I have it on my order right here. And he's like, no. Look at your Denny's receipt. And I look at it, and it just says combo meal or whatever. And I said, on the combo meal, you get a drink. And he's like, no. He's like, that's what DoorDash adds onto their Denny's menu. We don't do that here, basically. And I'm like, what the? I was so fucking mad. And he's like, we don't got even raspberry tea made right now. I was like,
Damn.
insult to injury. And I was like, well, my DoorDasher was there. Goes, yeah.
Matter of fact, we stopped selling it yesterday.
And he's like, yeah, your DoorDasher did come here, and he already left. Like, I told him, like, you know, I can't do nothing for him.
Told him, kick rocks.
So I went back to text dude, like, hey, I'm going to leave money out for you, and it wouldn't let me text him again.
Damn.
It was all bad. But like I said, we're getting to a point.
And the next day, Crystal's tire was flat.
It wouldn't shock me. But it gets... We're getting to times where shit's just getting too fucked up, like I said. Like,
Dude text you, hey, I couldn't get your drink. Is there a way I can get that $20 or that $10?
Dude, I would have still gave it to him because I felt bad.
Uber Eats customer has blocked your number.
But yeah, dude, and like I said, but I think it's imploding.
Is there tiers to that shit? Oh, there is, huh? It's called Uber One, right?
I don't know.
Don't lie.
I don't know.
You're not a VIP?
No, I only do DoorDash. I don't do.
So is there a VIP DoorDash?
I don't think so. I mean, you could pay for the monthly thing. I pay for that, where I don't get the extra fucking fees that they try to give me. But they also
don't give you the drink.
They also don't give you the drink, and they also don't. They also raise their prices from if you go to McDonald's compared to like their prices for McDonald's. They get you, dude. Like,
oh yeah, I know. And there's no like 2 for. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, there's no deals. no promotions
like,
going on.
Dude, I honestly did that a couple times with Axton. And I'm like, dude, no way. We're just going to go and get it. Because it's like probably twice as much. Now that I think about it. Because I'll spend maybe like $16 for a meal.
Do what with Axton?
I'll go to McDonald's instead of ordering DoorDash.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably like twice as much.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I paid like fucking $36 for these 2 meals. I'm like, no way, dude. I can't do that. And to be honest with you, McDonald's from here for you to walk is probably the same distance for me to walk to McDonald's.
Yeah,
it's not ridiculous. That far. What do you mean it's ridiculous? It's right there.
No, I'm saying it's ridiculous that we don't.
That's ridiculous.
But like,
I gotta get him like a little scooter or something.
I wish I just didn't get panicky, because same thing walking to 7-Eleven. I should be able to walk there and not panic. But as soon as I get to that,
bro, put the ladder up.
As soon as I get that busy ass street, it doesn't matter.
Oh really? I figured like instead of you having to go around, you would just.
I mean, it might be.
I bet you'd feel better. You'd probably be able to do that.
It'd be easier, but at the same time, I still would feel. I always feel like I'm gonna faint, so I'd feel anxious about walking.
So one of my coworkers goes to therapy for his anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Younger kid. I think he's 20. And this other kid, Spencer, is the one that goes to therapy. Isaac told Spencer. Sorry, Spencer was telling Isaac, hey, I got to go to therapy later for something. I don't know why he was telling it. And then Isaac said, well, life's a game. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you thinking saying that? Like,
what does that mean?
I don't even understand it. Like
put your quarter up.
Like, and Spencer just fucking looked at him. It was so funny.
But I don't get it.
I don't either. Like, Isaac's just a fucking idiot. And it's just like, dude, like, did you feel like you couldn't connect with him? So you try to make a joke or something? Like, I don't know.
It seemed more like a bye, you're welcome. Like, you fucked up.
Well, get drive a checkbook.
Yeah, like, you just don't know what to fucking say.
Well, gotta go.
But, because, yeah, with the whole DoorDash thing, it'd make life a lot easier. Especially at night when Crystal's just sleeping. But that normally doesn't happen. Normally, my wife... She
doesn't sleep?
Normally, no, not at night. Like, right now, she's not sleeping.
Blah,
she's
blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
I do not say blah, blah, blah.
she's working overnight tonight. So tonight would have been a DoorDash night, but I was at my mom's and she was like, "Do you want me to pick you up dinner?" And I was like, "Sure." So whenever we get those opportunities, I'm grateful because I'm able to save some money. And DoorDash, me and Logan alone is like 30 to 40, probably about $40
Yeah.
each time.
I
that's
believe
why.
it.
That's why half the time I'm like, I want a restaurant because I'm at least gonna get better food than like we got fucking Sonic, and it was like $40 fucking, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And the tip when it registered in it, what they recommended was $8. So I clicked on the little
Custom.
the asterisk.
$5.
Well, I did tip him $5, but I clicked on the asterisk and I wanted to read
How is this?
why they were adding it to $8 for it because normally they wouldn't do $8.
That's not 15% gratuity.
I don't know, but
Well, I don't have my calculator.
but it says that it does it based off how long they're driving and all that kind of stuff, and there's no fucking Sonic around here.
Yeah, it's over.
It's way out there.
It's not way out there.
They have to hit a freeway to get to it.
They really do, though. And what sucks is, like, they have to loop around. They have to take 2 freeways, to be honest with you.
So
They'll
basically,
do 65 to 80.
I was like, oh shit. So I was like $0 for tip, but always in our notes it says if we don't tip you, we have the Michelangelo in front of the house. I put the money in his hand. We always say the Michelangelo will have it in his hand.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, Logan, you got any money? Because I don't have cash. Logan has birthday money, fucking Christmas money all stacked up. So I'm like, can I get some one, son? And I was like, I owe you a $5 because I took $5 out. But yeah, so it's just a pain. But like you're saying, if you just fucking go to McDonald's, you'll save so much money. But again, everything costs so much right now. I don't know what's gonna happen with the world. It's everything. That's why these people are fucking striking and complaining about their jobs, and they're worried about because they said, "Oh, the inflation." Also, how can we afford? And I'm like, "Oh, I don't want to hear about how you can't afford your mansion." But then at the same time, if I was in their shoes, you have the right to complain. But it's just all these different fucking things. It's just I talk to my mom about it a lot and my wife. Like, I don't get how people are going to make it. Like, I really don't. Talking about these guys I know that are doing Kickstarters or trying to find jobs. I don't know how people are going to fucking make it. Like, I really don't. Like, something needs to change because if not, we're going to get people. I mean, the 1% is always winning. Don't get me wrong. That's fucking weird.
What?
What are you doing?
Nothing.
That makes that noise.
It's a little rubber cap that goes at the end of this.
I was
I
like,
just
did your
chew on
teeth just make that noise?
Uh-huh.
But something has to give though, because if not, like, you yourself are not getting paid enough to live in your own house buy your own groceries.
Yet.
Yeah, but how far do you think you have to go up? Like, how much longer? And then you could go buy your own house.
I would like to talk to some of my coworkers. I know the next level is a bump in $4. $4 bump. And I make $18, so I'll be making $22.
Yeah, but that's still 22 ain't gonna get you shit for a house.
What are you talking about, dude? I think with $22 I could afford rent
Yeah.
at the house I rent right now. $2,100. So I could save up a little bit. Sorry.
We want
And put down, I don't know, have a cosigner.
you need a cosigner. The cosigner
Okay,
has
I
to
don't need
have,
shit, motherfucker.
the cosigner's got to have good enough credit now. We really wanted to move into a house down the street from my mom's. It was $3,000, but we would have
That's
to
it?
rent.
Oh.
Yeah, $3,000 to buy.
Sorry.
But I'd have to get my dad to go half in with us, and he was like, "Nah, I don't want to rent." And I'm like, "All right."
Okay, so how much you want to pay in mortgage?
Like, but I'm like, you're renting from Emilio right now, like my brother, so it's kind of weird.
Why is it weird? He just doesn't like you.
Pretty much. Because I'm like, if you're renting there, but I guess he's like, oh, it's a lot more than what I pay. But it would be 4 bedrooms. We'd be clutched right down the street from my mom's, literally right down the street. And it'd just be nice. We could finally get over our little duplex. But again, I don't see anything giving. I don't see anything getting better. You know, the struggle was real.
Are you getting tired? Like, you're all leaned back. Your
I'm
eyes
chilling,
super
man.
Low.
I'm telling you.
I don't know how we're gonna recover, man.
Life's hitting me right now, and it hit me back into a slump right now.
Dude, you might have gotten high from the puff that went in your face on accident.
You think one puff knocked me back?
This shit is potent, dude.
Damn.
Like, I've blown it into Bella's face, and I get kind of scared because I don't know how she's gonna act.
Yeah, don't do that to your fucking dog.
Don't tell me what to do. Yeah, but
You blew it in her face.
yeah, she's okay. She just chills with me like she usually does. I really don't even think she gets high.
I don't. Yeah,
But your eyes are pretty low, dog.
I think. I don't think a puff would get me high. To be honest with you.
Oh, but you're not gonna try.
Hell no! No, I'm talking about like a blow in the face.
If you inhaled any of it, I'm sure it would have gotten you high.
You think so?
Hell yeah, dude. You know what? When you're not looking one day, I'm just gonna try it. I'm just gonna go. I'll be like, Ernie.
Looks like you have a cavity open in your mouth. I'm like, what?
You're gonna be like, smoke bomb.
Be like, man, the 1%, man. We ain't gonna never get a house, man.
Dude, I don't understand, man. I kind of like this. I'm feeling woozy, man.
The fuck is that?
Another. Oh, really?
Woozy?
Yeah, I'm feeling woozy here. I think he says that or man. I wish your dad was here. I'm pretty sure he'd.
I would call him, but it's
Can I?
11 o'clock at night.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I'll give you an actor's name,
What?
but you still got to guess the movie.
Okay.
Matthew Lillard.
Oh, yeah, Scream.
Okay, yeah.
He does say woozy.
Well, I know he says woozy, but I don't know if he's saying man or here.
I think this is man.
Woozy here. Yeah,
No,
I'm
it's
feeling
man.
Woozy, man.
Yeah, pretty sure.
He gets the assignment.
I don't know. Matthew Lillard, I never really cared for him because my ex-girlfriend liked him and thought he was hot, and I thought that was weird.
That sucks.
Because I don't think he's an attractive-looking man.
Dude, that totally sucks because, like, Rachel McAdams, she's in some pretty good movies. And because I told her, well, that's kind of different. I told my ex that she looks like another ex. And every time Rachel McAdams is on TV, she's like, oh, she looks
It's
like your
your
ex. I'm like,
girlfriend.
yeah. Remember that looks like your ex? I'm like, come on, really? Like, I gotta hear that?
But Rachel McAdams, you messed up then if you had someone look like Rachel McAdams. Because that's
She just resembled her.
pretty nice.
Very nice.
My wife even tries to throw out the pretty nice. There's another quote she tries to throw out, but it's very inappropriate from that movie.
I haven't seen that movie.
Borat?
Yeah, not all the way through.
Really? Even
And
Borat.
this is neighbor. He's pain in the ass.
Borat 2 is actually really good too.
There's a Borat too?
Mm-hmm. It's about his daughter. It's really funny. But it deals with during like Trump election time, so he goes and trolls like those kind of people and
Didn't
stuff.
he do one like called A Dictatorship? Or
That
something?
movie Crystal was just asking me about. She's like, "Did you ever hear The Dictator?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's a hell of an old movie." And she's like, "I want to watch it." Kind of. I'm like, "We go watch
Those
it."
movies are probably over 10 years old now.
Dude, what blows my mind? There was something.
It sucks that you don't listen to the radio because what would really blow your mind is
This old school song, and they play like
remembering. So, a majority of the time, you know, my mom would pick me up, take me to school, or to go to sporting events, anywhere. And she would usually play oldies. And I just remember hearing the oldies that were oldies went for
Low
her
rider
growing
music.
up. Yeah, but now it's like V101, your number one station for oldies. And it's fucking, yup. 50 cents in the club and shit. Like, no.
What would I do without my baby? What?
Go, shawty. It's your birthday.
It was
I'm like,
something-
fuck.
It was something recently where
I was in elementary when they came out.
it was like 30 years ago. And I was like, wow, 30 years, that's crazy. Then I was like, what? Because like, they were talking about the 90s or something. And I'm like, that's 30 years ago? Bro.
They were trying to say, like, we're closer to
Yeah, I think I was talking about
2070.
2070 than
or
1970.
1970.
Yeah.
Like, ah.
Turns into that gif you guys were talking about of Punisher. Where it's like, no.
No. Dude, that's such a fucked up scene.
Yeah. On that note.
Awkward silence. Are we ending?
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I told you it was like 11, and I know you got
It's
an
fine.
alarm for 8:25.
I do not. That's just my regular one if I had work tomorrow, but
You don't work tomorrow?
no, I'm going to Legoland.
Oh, they said you're buying Legos.
I did. I dropped.
Why would you buy
120.
Legos if you're going to Legoland?
So when he comes back, he has more Legos to open up.
But you could buy Legos there.
I know. But I'm not going to get them for Walmart's price. They were marked down.
Were they marked down?
I believe so because a lot of the time
Were they falling prices?
reduced. A lot of the times there'll be solid numbers, like $12.
Oh, yeah.
Even though it doesn't have the clearance sticker on it. Like
Yeah.
I got Luke's X-wing for $40.
Damn.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be like this big.
It's probably going to be like, your hands go really small about that big.
Dude, he broke. Because and what I really think is like what stems with his like outbursts is he can't really communicate.
Mm-hmm.
He can't talk that well still, and he fucking threw my Batmobile.
Damn.
Robert Pattinson one, and that's like one of my favorites because I just like the way it looks.
Yeah, it's like the Charger.
Yeah, and I can't put it back together, so I got to go find another set or something.
Why
'Cause
can't you put it back together?
I don't know where all the pieces are because he
Jesus.
threw it.
Why do you throw it?
Huh?
Just upset?
Yeah,
Couldn't
he gets
communicate?
upset and he'll throw it or he'll bite him. My little Wolverine
Lego?
Lego, he's got like bite marks in the fin.
Mm.
I'm like, yo, don't bite my Wolverine. It's my favorite one. Kick your ass, dude. No, but yeah. Well, most of the thing he's just gonna be there for the attractions and all that shit. And I can't be fucking balling out on Legos out there.
Hell yeah.
Hell no.
Start throwing out that money.
My mom wanted Kyson to go, so Kyson's gonna go. His older brother, and then me, and then I got the rental out there.
Oh, snap.
Dude, I was so it was such a fucking nightmare earlier. I went up to the rental desk because I rent for my work. $25. It doesn't matter what car. And
Per day?
Yeah. And
Pretty nice.
I have the premium, like the best car, most expensive car we have that we sell through Subaru. I have it out there. It's pretty nice. But so I went up to the desk and he's like, I don't have anything for you. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Like the whole trip revolved around me getting a rental because I'm not taking my own car to San Diego.
The whale's vagina.
And so I told my mom, and like I was pissed. And she was like, what should I do? I was like, I don't know. And then she canceled the reservation. And then I'm like sitting outside stressed. And then like I hear a coworker come up. He's the manager for detail, which is like right on the other side of the wall.
Hey, yeah.
No, dude, I'm sitting there like I'm squatted down on the ground, like head
In the fetal position.
damn near, dude. I'm like just, I don't want to say stroking, but rubbing my head back and forth, like trying to calm myself. And he comes up trying to annoy me with like a little clicker thing, and I just hear it, and it's just fucking noise in the background, and I'm just trying to calm down. And he goes, "What's wrong? Anxiety, panic attack, blah blah blah." So I was like, "Nah, dude, I'm supposed to take my son."
Now I'm about to kill motherfucker today.
Yeah, I was like, "Nah, dude, I was supposed to take my son on a birthday trip that he really wanted to go on, and now I can't because there's no rental." He goes, "Let me go see why there's no rentals." He's like, "Cause I know they've been fucking double booking and shit." Because Richard the guy at rental was saying that he has to cancel some of the appointments that he has for rentals.
Mm-hmm.
And Richard came up to me later and he was like, "Hey man, come take a look at this real quick." And he's like, "I have this rental. I can't rent it to customers because there's a crack in the windshield."
Batmobile.
Don't click the red button. And he's like, "There's a crack in the windshield." He's like, "But if you're okay with that, you can." I was like, "Dude, I don't give a fuck. I have a crack in my windshield right now."
I got a crack in my ass. I'm good.
And I was like, dude, as long as it's okay with you guys, I'll rent this car. Like, I drive with a fucking crack in my windshield now. He goes, and if anything happens to the crack, if it gets worse, he's like, it's not going to be on you. But. I got in the car after my shift, and I'm trying to set up my tunes, and the fucking speakers aren't working. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And when I got in the car earlier, I asked the guy Enrique who helped me get the car. I was like, hey, is this the one where the A-pillar was falling apart? And he was like, I don't know. But fuck, dude, if it is, like, that car's cursed.
Is it? And you're driving it?
Not like it's gonna blow up or anything, but like just stupid shit's happening to it. Oh, I hit the windshield wiper fluid, and then the light came on. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I should have filled it up before I left.
You gonna go to the store and ask for it?
No, I just went and spent $2 on windshield fluid and just fucking poured it in there.
Don't you just need water?
I'm not gonna put water in that.
Damn you.
Scuba Steve, damn you. What's that from?
You gotta know Scuba Steve is from.
Do you know?
Daddy.
Okay.
But you think the car is all good to go, though?
Yeah.
You're not worried about it?
Nope. Feels fine. It drives.
What kind of car is it?
It's an SUV. You want to go check it out?
Yeah,
After
after we're done.
It's sick, dude. I really like it. It's got like the huge moonroof.
Are you gonna bring a speaker to play your music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks, dude. It sucks, dude. And like I was thinking about it because I went over to my buddy Ethan's house real quick because I had to give him my keys so he can check on the house when I'm gone. And I was thinking about it. I was like, damn, dude. One day in the future, this car's gonna be it's gonna be like a piece of shit, you know? Somebody out there is gonna get the premium model and treat it like shit, and then you're gonna see like some tweaker or some low life fucking
mobbing it.
yeah,
with
mobbing
a
it,
stereo
and it's
in it?
like it's a really no.
You don't
I'm
think
just
they're
saying,
gonna put
like,
their
just in
fake stereo
general,
in there?
well, yeah, probably, but just in general, like, this is a nice car. One day it's gonna be a shit box, and it's just like that's crazy. You know, speaking of like jumping in time or
Yeah.
jumping from timeline to time, not timeline to timeline, but from year to year.
Multiverse.
Like think about what year Camaros did you own?
70, 75.
Think about 75 when that came out.
Yeah.
Fucking nice, right? And then think about, now I'm not saying how you treated it,
And
but
then
think about how
2003, we changed the carburetor on it and it caught on fire. And
but yours was nice, right?
yep,
Nice
and then
paint
it
job,
caught on
right?
fire and it went
I can't believe that, dude.
melted my tires.
I can't believe that. Who changed it?
My grandpa. And
What the fuck?
And he fucked up and he knew he did and he's like, oh, it's fine. No, he said we'll meet tomorrow.
5-second rule, baby.
We'll meet tomorrow and we'll change it out. But you should be fine to drive.
Damn.
And it was driving. It was like, and you just.
I wonder what happened.
Oh,
Did he ever tell you what went wrong?
I forgot. I think he did.
I'm gonna ask him next time I see him. Hey Earl,
I'll-
what'd you do to
next time I see
these
him, I'll
Camaro?
ask
God
him.
dang it!
My mom's been going up to his house a lot, so I keep meaning to go, just hang out for a little bit. But yeah, he'll tell me. But sucky thing about that is I was using a Virgin pay as you go phone. Because back then I was broke as fuck. Actually, I was making probably good money, but I didn't have a deal. So actually, I was on a deal with my ex, and then we broke up, so I didn't. But Virgin, you had to go to Virgin store or FYE to get cards to fill up your minutes, and all you could do is play Snake on it. That's it.
Damn, I miss those Nokias.
And that's what it was.
My first real cell phone that I had was through Metro PCS, which is T-Mobile now. I don't know if that's nationwide. I think so, right?
I think so.
It was a Nokia, and it on the up button, if you double clicked it, there was a light on top of the Nokia that was also the power button.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, long story short for mine was I was out of minutes. So while I was on fire, I was in between Winco and the ghetto area, and I had to run all the way down to where, if you remember,
We're getting 9 minutes.
if you people
You
won't
entered the wrong number. Damn it!
people won't know what I'm talking about, but you'll know. But North Highlands, like Kmart, Walmart area.
Dude, I don't. Where? Do you know the address?
No. It was a
Hard to
famous
get.
Walmart we went to all the time
Famous Walmart.
in North Highlands. You had to pass up an army like housings for people that were in the army were on the right, and then you kept driving.
Oh, okay.
There's a Walmart.
Yeah,
and then
that's
cross-
down Watt.
That is what, but it's North Highlands.
Yeah, so
I had to
where
run-
Albertsons was, you took a right on Watt and went hella far down. Okay.
yeah. But if you know where Winco was, that's an Antelope. I was in between going to that area, so I had to literally run.
Is that Alberta?
Yes.
Okay.
I had to
That's not
run
too far from where I live.
on Alberta, run all the way down Alberta to a gas station to call 911, and
Dang, on the payphone?
inside a gas station.
Dang. Who has AT&T here?
Does anyone have a Virgin card that I can add minutes to? And you know what sucked? I was really happy that day. I went and bought detergent at Winco. They had a
Damn, I got the motherfucking Tide.
slice of pizza was like $1.50. I bought that. I had that next to me. And it's funny because when the fire department's there, like putting all, I just saw my pizza there on the dashboard. Just like, man, I didn't even get to enjoy that
Damn, I was thinking of Goonies.
chunk.
Yeah, where he has the milkshake and the pizza.
Oh, when he pushes him against the glass. Dude, Goonies is so good. It's ridiculous. I tell people to watch it on subtitles because there's so many little things you don't hear.
Did you know there was an octopus in the movie?
Yeah. Because
That's cut
they
out?
even mention it at the end of the movie.
Yeah, that's
Like,
right, huh? They didn't
mention
cut it all.
There's
the
an
way.
octopus. Da, da, da,
Uh-huh,
and then
they're
they go,
like,
an
"Where
octopus.
the fuck is there an octopus?
Yeah, and they cut
Dude,
it
it
out.
was
with-
creepy too.
yeah,
It was hella creepy. I'm glad they cut it out. I don't think I would have liked the movie.
No, I'm gonna watch it.
Like Spaceballs, when the thing pops out of his stomach, that creeped me out. I don't,
Really?
Yeah, I don't watch the movie anymore.
I love Space.
But I was a little ass kid.
Yeah, you're an adult now. You go watch
Nope,
it.
no thanks. I still won't watch Mars Attacks. Those
Really?
fucking dude. I remember watching that with you at Grandma's house, Grandma Mary's house, in the living room, and I was freaked out, dude.
I remember thinking Natalie Portman was so fucking hot.
Was she in that movie?
She was the president's daughter,
I
and how the movie ends.
won't watch it.
She's like the new president.
I will not watch it. I remember James Bond gets his head cut off and put on a dog.
Same with Sarah Michelle, not Sarah Michelle Gellar, Sarah Jessica Parker. They both do.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah.
It's just a weird.
It's a
movie.
weird
It's just
fucking
like
movie.
it's like one of those childhood traumatizing.
Well,
things.
see, I want to watch Killer Clowns from Outer
Yep,
Space.
I remember that. I know you don't like clowns.
Yeah, I don't like clowns, but it's just not a good movie. So, well, I mean, some people will say it's a cult classic, but for me, it's like I'm not watching it for the nostalgia. Only nostalgia I have is fucking that scared me.
Yeah, Chucky,
Nah, I don't like
Grandma's marionette that she had.
Oh yeah, I'd play with it. I didn't care, but it was creepy.
Freaked me out, dude. This is fucking weird. I remember
That shit moving around late at night.
Adam.
Want to
Beat your pants again.
Want to play with my strings?
Struck my strings.
Then that's when I decided to come out. I laid in bed with the puppet. Do you know what bugged me about it was the feet? They had like
I
chocolates
don't
or something
remember.
on it, but they were
I don't
flat.
remember. I don't need to remember.
Uh,
I remember playing Devil May Cry, the first one, and some of the enemies were marionettes, and I was like creeped out about it.
I know there was a game. I can't remember. I wanted to ask Logan right now, as I was thinking Ryan or Amelia were over there. But they're playing some game, and they felt like it was haunted. They grabbed it, and they threw it outside. They, like, literally just chucked
It was
it.
a disc.
Yeah, it
That's
was
funny.
PlayStation. They just chucked the shit out of it. Like, get
You know what's funny? If they threw it into the wind.
it came back. Or it was really haunted and just came back in, landed in the fucking PlayStation. Yeah, I'd burn the house down at that point.
Or years later, Emilio gets into his Camaro or whatever
And it
fucking car,
goes
and then he
away.
opens it, and then there it is. The only.
I wish I
CD
knew what
there.
it was. That'd be a good prank.
Damn.
I'll ask Ryan. Ryan might know.
Ask him right now. Is he awake?
No, Ryan won't be up.
That would have been good for the podcast.
He works at home too, so I would just be up. He might be up. Sometimes he texts me late. He texted me hella early the other
dude.
morning about Ekman shit. But
Dude, I'm so ticked off that the damn rental doesn't have speakers. I want to bump my fucking music. Anyway,
that's a good one.
we
That's
probably
a good
drugged this
talk.
on too long. We're
No,
gonna have to find.
It wasn't that long. We're at like an hour 20. It's normal.
Really?
Yeah,
I feel like we've been talking for how long?
because we talked a lot beforehand.
That's true.
But
Anyway, please comment on the video. Give us some subjects to go over. We're kind of running out of
it's
ideas.
not about ideas. It's just you talk.
Well, I feel like I don't do much
'Cause-
I'm getting ready to go to Legoland.
Do you ever watch Reels or Facebook Reels or maybe TikTok clips of
the
people
gosh dang? I'll go. I'm sorry.
that do podcasting or anything? They just talk, That's what I enjoy doing. Is
I
just
feel like
talking.
they have like an interesting story, and I don't look in the news.
Well,
Like, do you know that time when Iron Man? Blah blah blah.
oh, those guys are fucking retarded. Can't say that word, but stupid.
Can't say fuck.
I can't say fuck. The fuck's wrong with that?
Oh, you can't say.
Yeah. There's some stuff I also save for us to talk about on the Best There Is podcast, but for the most part, they just fucking tell stories about things going on, and just like we did or whatever. I mean, look at fucking Bobby Lee. If you ever see him pop up all the fucking time,
Dude, I don't like him.
I don't like him.
He's a
either.
long-haired Asian dude,
Yeah,
right?
he's like on 3 or 4 different podcasts. Him and his ex are on Tiger Belly. Him and Theo are on one.
I feel like they make up shit.
He's on with the redhead dude called Best Friends podcast or some shit. He's on like 3 or 4 of them, dude. It's ridiculous. Joe Rogan has his own, and he just gets,
Joe Rogan
gets
has
guests,
yeah,
and they get to
and
talk
they
about
have their own fucking
things to talk about.
Yeah.
So
We're doing like damn near the same shit. Like things don't really change too much within a week for me. They will start soon because hopefully I'll get promoted.
well, but then there's
and
also you bring up old stories like we just talked about, like the marionette being a horror story, and my brother throwing out the disc that I want to now do as a prank to him.
Dude, do you remember the Elmo? I can't remember whose Elmo it was, but it was like a rockin' Elmo, and we played with it so much that it would like freak out and it would start playing out of nowhere.
No, but that sounds horrific.
And because this is when me and my mom didn't have a house, so we slept in that extra garage room at Grandma Mary's. So that really put a fucking like creepy
Vibe because it was playing in there.
Yeah.
You guys took our extra room. We used to wrestle in there.
I know, man. Sorry.
Fucking pores.
Right. Fuck.
There's like 8 people living in Grandma Mary's house.
The hell it was, huh? There was your dad, my mom, me,
But then
Grandma Mary, and then
Marquitos
you.
was there for a little bit.
I don't remember that. I remember Uncle Marcus living at my house, right next to Grandma's.
Did he?
Yeah. Because I remember Uncle Marcus kept like telling me to do stuff, and I told him, I fucking like talked back to him. I was like, I'm not your servant.
How old were you?
Young, dude. Let's see. I moved. Okay. 3rd grade.
That must have been way.
2nd grade, 1st grade.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So around the same time.
What?
Around the same time when he ended up going to Grandma's or something.
Okay.
Because how little was his son Emilio? Because when he was sleeping over there, he had his own room, and his son Emilio was little, like on his chest, like between 1 and 2 maybe.
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh well, weird topic. But I'll ask you more about you talking back to him later. That sounds funny.
I just said, I'm not your servant, and that was it. And I was like, oh, fuck, I shouldn't have said that.
I did it. I stood up for myself.
And cut.
But yeah, so that is it. Like, subscribe, share. I always feel like these are very unprofessional ones, so I got to figure out how to get a grasp on these and get a grasp. What's messing up Best There Is podcast is our videos are not good because we're not in a studio anymore. So that's what messes up those. These ones were very. It's me making sure that every like Friday one should come out, and we should be able to have fun and laugh, but on topics that whatever. If it's not a topic, long as we're laughing and having fun, but we can't sit there and just be like fucking whatever. I don't know. There needs to be more order to these, so hopefully people hang around. Like I said, like, subscribe, share. It wasn't a very good
You
sell.
just gotta write down subjects.
It's not so much subjects, like I said. You just talk, man, and you can have some subjects, but you're gonna break off into stories and stuff like that. But
We go way too much. Like, that's what I didn't like about Best There Is.
Well,
Now
now,
Declan just fucking takes control and.
well, now we kind of follow
Are you
more.
really sure on the RNA? Sorry,
we,
Declan.
we now more follow a formula of like we're going to cover this, cover that, and then like a review at the
Let's
end.
let the views prove that. I'm just kidding.
I know the views are horrible, dude, because the fucking
Because the fucking algorithm, man.
the video turns on and it's us sitting here at my desk in my dining room, and if you
Drape
go,
a fucking curtain, get it over with, dude.
if you look at older videos, we're in a studio, it's lit up nice, we look good. It's just
Welcome to your humble podcast.
yeah,
I'm Ernie.
basically. But even though I
This
didn't
is-
sell it
this is
well
Declan.
enough,
And my cousin.
make sure you like,
And my other
share,
cousin.
sub, and then we'll keep getting better, and then you'll enjoy it more.
But
And we'll
but send
enjoy
me money through GoFundMe to help us get better, for research purposes.
the struggle is real. All right, take it easy.
Okay, bye.